Welcome to the Pile of Opportunity. My name is Dennis, and today we're going to find out how the third quarter of 2025 went. Did I paint more than I bought? Well, strap yourself in because it's going to be a wild ride. First up, we're going to start with Dragon I painted from the Squidmar series. Strock is a very big, imposing figure. I think it came out alright. It was a fun little model to assemble and good airbrush practice. I also got into playing Warhammer the Old World and had a lot of fun both games I played, and I managed to paint 15 Dwarf Warriors for that. Very happy with the paint scheme, very happy with the basing, and I had a lot of fun, so I'm going to stick to Old World. That is definitely my game. But I also like painting other things than Old World, so I got into a little bit of a Necron streak here, and I painted 5 Triarch Praetorians, 5 long shots, and 5 immortals for my first army that I ever started painting when I got back into the hobby during COVID. But then obviously one Necron army was not enough, so I also painted 10 warriors with Gauss Flayers, 6 Scarab Swarms, and 10 warriors with Gauss Reapers. A lot of fun. Basically it was sort of an eBay rescue, combined some weapons that I got from the modern day and age with some bodies I had from the old day and age where all the weapons were broken. So yeah, quite a cool combo. And then the last thing I painted this quarter is 10 Bestigors. These are old school metal models from somewhere in the early 2000s, I think. And the Kitmaster banner on there. Yeah, fun to get back to the beasts and putting them on square basis because they no longer exist in AOS. So that is 1 Strock, 15 Dwarf Warriors, 5 Praetorians, 5 Longshots, 5 Immortals, 10 Warriors, 6 Scarab Swarms, 10 Warriors, and 10 Metal Bestigors, for a total of 67 models painted. Will I have bought more or less than that? Let's go check it out. Having gotten into Old World with my dwarves, I got kind of obsessed with a certain new release that happened this quarter, which was Grand Cathay. And well, I got the Gate Masters, and I got the cool Shugengan Lord on Great Stirred Longma, and I got the Sentinel, which is huge, but not quite as big as the Sky Lantern. And then, you know, I got the Mayo Ying. Well, I mean, what's the point of all that if you don't have the battalion box, right? I mean, otherwise you can't really play. So, thankfully, that's all they released for Cathay. Other than that, I picked up some trees for on the battlefield so that I can actually play a game of Warhammer with terrain that does not look like it was cobbled together by a 12-year-old. And another grudge thrower for my dwarf army because cannons suck and I cannot get line of sight on anything, and these don't need line of sight, so I might actually be able to achieve something with my artillery this way. So, quite a large pile of miniatures, which combines into 64 miniatures. And thankfully, 64 is less than 67. So, I have reduced my pile of shame by 3 miniatures. Or so it would seem. But, it was also my birthday this quarter. And things got a little spicy. I have got to be honest, I'm a little bit ashamed of showing this on the internet. But gifts technically don't count towards what I bought. But I also feel like the win was short-lived in reducing the pile of shame by 3. So let's blow those numbers out of the water right from the get-go. I have many friends in the hobby and they all sent me a little gift. And let's start off with 20 Knights of the Realm on foot. So, you know, at this point we're in the positives again. 3 Demigryph Knights. Awesome kit. I am, you know, I might have noticed an old world theme with that, but, you know. We'll go on to Prince Vorderei for my Sold by the Gravelord army that I'm gonna do. So that's gonna be a really cool HQ. One of my friends had these lying around, the Stormreach portal that they didn't want anymore, so that was gifted to me. Together with a Repulsor Executioner, because, you know, why not? It's a cool model. Great model. Really cool tank. Kralma, the Prophet of Ruin. Small little Beasts of Chaos model, but the last one that I need, and now I own all the Beasts of Chaos models. A Krieg Heavy Weapon Squad. Another 4 miniatures to the pile. Commander Farsight. The Krieg Command Squad. The Karaknos Assault Tank. It's so cool with the little missiles coming out of the hull. Such a cool tank. I like tanks. Did you notice? I really do like tanks. And then the biggest gift I got from the mod crew was the Wood Elf Battalion box. So that's a whopping 62 miniatures added to the pile. So basically, even if I would have painted the whole year and not bought anything, my birthday would have slammed those numbers out of the ground. So we're not counting gifts. I'm gonna say this was a small victory. Yes, let's keep it on a small victory. And let's hope for something better for Q4 this year. If I can keep up winning by a couple miniatures, and take the pile down a little bit again. And guess what? Birthdays only happen once a year. Boom! But there is Christmas. So we'll see. Tune in next time. Later.